Tonight, a recent survey shows many nonprofits around the Midlands are struggling to keep up with rising demand for their services due to funding cuts from the government this past year. News 19's Taylor Richardson spoke with a couple of organizations about the issue.
It's really been a perfect storm this year of things all going in the wrong direction.
Hundreds of older adults in Richland County depend on the nonprofit Senior Resources on a daily basis, especially its Meals on Wheels service. The organization says 300 people are currently on its waiting list as they've struggled to keep up with demand due to rising food costs and government funding cuts and delays.
It's really been a challenge for us on how to do less with more, and then how can we as a community respond to such a growing demand that we have.
Other nonprofits like Mission Lexington have had similar issues in 2025.
We don't count on those grants. We would love to have those grants, but we know that they change constantly, so you can't count on the same dollar amount every year.
According to a survey done by the Central Carolina Community Foundation that polled 136 organizations in the Midlands, 83% of nonprofits saw an increase in demand for their services in 2025, and over half say they don't have the capacity to keep up with the demand. And the foundation says those same funding cuts and rising costs is causing more residents to turn to local organizations for help.
Nonprofits really sit in this place between government and private sector and try to fill in those gaps where those resources in our community are lacking.
Mission Lexington has been able to meet the demand for their food pantry due to strong donations, but their funds for helping those in crisis is spread thin.
If you want to help your neighbors in need, there's several ways you can reach out. You can donate directly to us, and we'll use the funds that you give us to help somebody in this county in need.
For seniors' resources, getting additional help from the community is critical as they look ahead to next year.
We may not be able to even serve 700 people next year, and so we may have even more people on the waiting list, and that's not what we want.
Reporting in Columbia, I'm Taylor Richardson, News 19 WLTX.
And Central Carolina Community Foundation plans additional surveys next year to keep up with the status of its nonprofit.